Hello and welcome to our first show with Don't Call Me Martha. Let's make tortillas.
First, we need 4 cups of flour. There's 3 cups in here. Next, 1 teaspoon of salt. One teaspoon of baking powder. Then we stir up the dry ingredients. And add a half cup of oil. Next, we add up to a cup of warm water. Just enough to make a soft dough. Stir it up until you have a nice soft dough that's pretty uniform. See, there's kind of some lumps in here, so if we keep stirring, it'll stir the lumps in and the wet parts all in. Once you've got your dough all in a big lump, put a little bit of flour on your cutting board or your countertop and dump it out here and knead it for a little while till it's all nicely uniform in color and not sticky. Now we'll cut it into the number of pieces we need. This recipe says it makes 16 to 24, but I think they usually come out too small if you cut them into 16 even, so I'm probably going to do, I'll try 12 or 14. Then you roll each clump into a nice ball. And you want them to rest for 5 minutes. You get them all rolled into nice round balls. Let them rest for a couple minutes while you get your rolling pin out. See? Take one of the balls out. Put a little bit, just a real light dusting of flour on your board again. And roll it out. Try to make it as nice and thin as a circle as you can. I like to use this tapered rolling pin, but you can also use just a regular rolling pin. If the dough's really soft, you might need extra flour to keep it from sticking. It can always come out perfectly round. And you can either cook these as you're rolling them, but that takes a little bit of practice to be able to roll them as quickly as you need to cook them. Or you can stack them up between sheets of wax paper. So as you can see, they're thin enough you can see the grain of the board through the tortilla, through the lines. Heat up your fry pan, dry pan, nothing in it. Should be hot enough to sizzle pretty good when you flick a little water in there. Take your tortilla, throw it in. That one's a little big. As long as you don't touch it for very long, you won't burn your fingers. Let it cook until it starts puffing up, and then you flip it over. You can see the bubbles in there. Once it's starting to bubble real good, flip it over. It's barely starting to brown on that side. Fry pan on top to hold it down, to keep it from poofing up too much. About 15 seconds, and we're done. You want to put your towel onto it, or your pot onto a towel to keep it dry because it'll get wet. You can flip it over once more to kind of dry out the back. See, it's a little bit brown on the back. And that one's good.
Ah, that one's kind of brown.
It's okay, there can be a little bit brown.
Mmm. Delicious.